Boo. All right. How we doing, chap? What's up? We've got one more match to go. Dimitrov and Ferry are going. They're going the distance. They're in a tiebreak in the fifth. We're going to wait and see what happens with that. And then Zverev comes up against Lehecka to find out who plays Fritz. And then the quarterfinals will be set. But, yeah, let's have a look at what this one looks like. Because Zverev-Lehecka has been a very interesting match. They have played a few times, or they have played before. Twice. Lehecka won the first match in the United Cup back in 2023. And Zverev also won in 2023 on the hard courts of Dubai. So it's been a few years since they've played. Grass courts, Grand Slam, first time meeting. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. But Dimitrov and Ferry are in a 10-point shootout to figure out who's going to progress against Caboli. So that is what is happening. Also, Spain is taking on Portugal. So that's fun. So much fun. So much fun. God, how are we doing, chat? It's freezing in here. It is freezing. I'm excited to see what happens here because it should be an interesting match. Sorry about that, but everything changes. Wait, what? Who does Ferry and Dimitrov play? So the winner plays Caboli. I'll tell you, if Ferry wins, that is a crazy. That's gonna be crazy for the UK, for the Brits to celebrate Wimby. It's tough because I don't know Ferry. Okay. We do now. Caboli looks strong. Yeah, Caboli looks. I mean, yeah, nobody's. Ronaldo. Best match of the tournament so far? Probably, yeah. Maybe because of the vibes as well, the atmosphere. You know, being what do you call it? A Brit. So it's probably match of the tournament. If he wins, Ferry, it's probably the match of the tournament. Caboli must be loving this. Oh yeah, he got through his match in straight, so now he's going to play either Dimitrov, who's probably going to be tired after playing a couple of five-setters, or Ferry, who's never been to the quarters. So, yeah, huge moment for Caboli. All right. It's 4-0 in the breaker. They're not going to... Zverev's not going to finish tonight. But Zverev Lehecka's not going to finish tonight. Unless it's straight sets Zverev or straight sets Lehecka, they're not going to get done. They got less than 3 hours to go before curfew. They're not going to finish. What has Zverev's match times been? So Zverev played Giron 3 sets, 2.5 hours for 3 sets. Right? Against blocks in the first round, it was 4 sets. It was 3 hours. Right? Roya, 2 hours. It was straight sets. Yeah, so like, if this goes 3 or 4 or 5 sets, it's not going to get done. It is not going to get done. They're going to close the roof. It takes 15 minutes. They'll probably close the roof before this match starts, I'd guess. They'll close the roof before Zverev's match starts. Yeah, they'll close the roof once this match is over, and then close the roof for Zverev's entire match. Ferry's born in France, raised in the UK. Nice. So we're just waiting and waiting and waiting. So much waiting. Lehecka loves grass. Zverev does not. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Oh yeah, Zverev's dad's from Russia. Oh shit! Great keeping by the Portuguese goalkeeper. That's crazy. That's crazy. Great saves. Oh, 2 great saves in a row. What the hell? That was insane. Oh, his mum and dad. Okay. Watch the Ferry match? I am. It's 8-6 Ferry. What time's the English match on Saturday? I have no idea. So Zverev is the first generation German. I think so. Maybe. All right, it's 8-7 Ferry. He's going to serve for the match. Ferry's serving for the match. And you know the crowd's gone wild. Wimbledon tiebreak rules. The final set goes to 10. Final set tiebreak is a 10-point tiebreak. That's at all Grand Slams. All Grand Slams have that rule. What a story. I feel like Ferry's wildcard run has not been at all spoken about until right now. Like, this will be the story of the second half of this tournament. I mean, Ferry's run, no one has mentioned it. Like, it hasn't been a thing until right now. Like, it has been a side quest until this very moment. Because Ferry's, I mean, barely had a chance to play on center court or anything, so he didn't want to play center court last time, though. That's the thing. He said he didn't want to play center court in his last match. He's gonna have to play in the quarters though if he makes it. Wow. He just said, "What the fuck?" So fine him $1 million. Holy shit! I thought he was taller. Okay, that's a run. Ferry versus Caboli. We're gonna watch it. It's gonna be on center court. Wow. All right. Insane. What a run. That's what wild cards are for, chat. That's what wild cards are for. For those magic runs. That's awesome. It's coming home. And Wimbledon. Staying home. That's awesome. Next, Andy Murray. Yeah. Crazy. All right. Now we can watch Zverev. Bloody wild card, I know, right? Legend. Is this? I think it's Ferry's first wild card as well. Have a look. Or did he get one last year? Oh, so okay. So Ferry's gotten a wild card the last 4 Wimbledons. So we got one in 23, 24, 25, and now 26. So it's his 4th wild card of Wimbledon. 4th chance to do something. And he's done something, and it's awesome, Great. But yeah, it wasn't his first wild card. Yeah, he's had a few. But hey, they obviously saw something in him that now justifies giving him a wild card, right? I mean, that, and by the way, also Dimitrov got a wild card, which is totally justified as well, because when wild cards make it to the 4th round, that's justification, All right. Cam missed out. Thanks, chat. I didn't miss out on much, mate. I watched the entire tiebreak, so didn't miss much. Dimitrov just a bit too passive at the end on those returns. Yeah, fair enough. Doubt Zverev's going to finish tonight. Zverev's going to have to win this in straight sets if he wants to get finished tonight. If it goes 4, it's over. Like, it won't be... They'll come back tomorrow. They'll play 3 sets tonight, is my guess. Novak could never lose that match to Ferry. Okay. I mean, of course he wouldn't. Like, no one's debating that Dimitrov and Djokovic are battling for the best player of all time. Like, I don't know what you're doing. You're doing that thing where nobody has said anything about Djokovic not being the greatest, and you've said the demons in your mind are like going at it, and you're like, people think Djokovic is the greatest. I have to go tell people that he is. No, you don't. Nobody's saying he's not. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you're losing your mind. Nobody's doubting Djokovic, but you're like, I have to convince everybody that Djokovic is the greatest. We're convinced. You don't have to be like down. You don't have to like shit on Dimitrov. Like, Dimitrov and Djokovic were not battling for the best player of all time. Just relax. And Roger's in the house. And again, nobody else is saying Roger is better than Djokovic. That is not even true. Look at the stats, right? Somebody called Roger the GOAT. Oh, great. You triggered the fucking Djokovic fan. Come on. Come on. You know better than that, Federer fans. God, Fed fans, you're better than that. Stop triggering the Djokovic fans. You know how it is. I don't need that in my life. I don't need Djokovic and Federer fans to start screaming about things that don't matter anymore. It's over. Djokovic is the greatest. End of story. Federer fans, move on. Djokovic fans, do a victory lap. You don't need to convince us anymore. We all know it. Everybody knows in the stadium. Yeah, Djokovic fans taking strays. I don't know what's going on. Somebody just started complaining on behalf of all Djokovic fans. Come on now. Nobody's doubting nothing. All right. Man, Ferry in the quarters. That's crazy, man. Ferry versus Caboli. Caboli's loving that. All right. They're going to close the roof, and then Zverev's going to start. Federer is one of the greatest 3 of all time, of course. GOAT debate ended years ago. Let's just all relax. To all the haters in this comments about Novak, he's still playing tennis and Roger is not boohoo. Yeah, Federer fans, can you pipe down? You've had your time. Let Djokovic fans, leave them alone. You know what I feel like, chat? I feel like I'm dealing with the older child picking on the younger child, right? Like, stop picking on your little brother, right? You've had your turn. Let him have his turn. I'm telling all the little brothers like crying. It's like, hey, what'd you do? I didn't do anything. What'd you do? Hey, let him play. Let him play. Let him play. You had your turn. Let him play. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. And then Rafa's like the middle brother, just like sitting in the corner, like doesn't care. Did anyone see Dimitrov match? How did he mess that up? He lost. I'll tell you what. The ferry the ferry coach's box is going crazy. They're going crazy. I heard his backhand was just hitting the net for Dimitrov. I didn't watch. In the tiebreak, Dimi was missing backhands. When Djokovic, Federer, Murray came on Nadal's tribute, Roland Garros, I cried. Yeah. All right, here we go. They shut the roof. And then Zverev versus Lehecka, who have 2.5 hours to finish a match that is supposed to be 5 sets on paper. There's a guy on the Spanish team that has a lot of hair. Oh, shit! Oh, how did Spain miss? Eat grass. Are you not watching the World Cup, mate? I am watching the World Cup. I'm not streaming it because that's not a tennis match. Oh, the blonde guy had a header and he missed it. Oh, he didn't. He missed it. Thoughts on England Mexico? That was awesome. I didn't get to watch it live, but pardon me. I got the highlights, so that was fun. Get Ronaldo a wheelchair. He's limping everywhere. God, the roof is shutting pretty quick. Heartbreaking losses today. Excited for tomorrow, though? Yeah. Things are getting really interesting. Dimitrov lost because he doesn't know what to do when he isn't serving. Okay. Oh, God, what a terrible kick by Spain. Why would you do that? Harry Kane losing his voice. That was crazy. That was so funny. I'm just happy Novak is still in it to win it. He sure is. And he can win it. Legitimately win it. All right. What happens if this match doesn't get finished tonight? Will they be on the same court tomorrow? And would they first have to finish before the other games? No, they wouldn't have to finish before the other games. I think if this match doesn't finish tonight, it might be on after Pegula Gauff, before Djokovic FAA. So like in between. They usually sandwich the matches, but they never usually start a match. They'll start a play with an unfinished match. They usually put on second. But I don't know. Maybe they'll put this on first on center court tomorrow if it doesn't finish tonight. Wow, the lights are bright. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they'll do. To be honest, I'm not sure. Actually, let me have a look. I can look at like was it 2018 Wimbledon where Djokovic and Nadal had to come back the day after? Was that what happened? Yeah, so Nadal Djokovic. Oh, that was a semi-final. Okay, that doesn't count. So they came back the next day, and they were the first match before the ladies' final. But that was obviously going to happen. I don't know if any. I don't know if we've been in this situation where we get to a fourth round quarterfinal, but it's probably going to be second. It's usually they put them on second after a after a match. The roof is shut. The lights are on. Nobody's home yet. Waiting for them to come out of court. But again, unless Zverev beats Lehecka in straights, I don't think they finish. Oh, Ronaldo kicked a ridiculous goal. That was crazy. Almost over his shoulder. Luckily, the keeper reacted. That would have been insane. If that gone in, that would have been insane. Ronaldo over the shoulder. Good goalkeeping. That would have been awesome. I have no idea what they're doing. They just stopped playing the football for no reason. There's a guy walking around with one shoe. What is going on? What the hell is happening? Wonder how the crowd will come back to earth for Zverev Lehecka. They've all left, so I don't think they're coming back. Why didn't Federer come for the Novak match? Because Novak's not playing today, and Federer came today. So that's why, because Novak's not playing. That's why he didn't come to the Novak match, because he's not playing. Am I watching FIFA? I am, yeah. So don't ruin the score. Or what's happening. Here we go. Players are walking out. We're ready to go. 2 hours and 20 minutes to go until the curfew. Will they finish? Probably not. If it's one set all, they won't finish. That was close. That was close. That was close. All right, players on court. We are ready to go. What's your prediction for this match? I got Zverev in 5, but again, they're going to have to come back tomorrow and do it. So, but I got Zverev in 5. Trying to watch Spanish show as well as football and tennis. Damn. That's multitasking at its finest. That Spanish kid just fell over for no reason. Now a second. Here we go. We're about to get this started, finally. 45 minutes later. It's not like Zverev is speedy. Yeah, Zverev doesn't he doesn't rush his matches. He'll take his time. God, that's a horrible photo, Zverev. They did him real dirty. Wimbledon, get an updated photo. Tan lines and just a mess of hair. What a terrible. They did Zverev some dirty. Let him at least wear a headband. Holy. What a terrible mugshot that was. They did him dirty. Portugal, Spain goes to penalties, yeah? Or Ronaldo wins. Anyways, all right. Is there still a Wimbledon match? Yep, this one. Are you going to stay up and watch the Belgium-USA game? Nah. All right. Are we still expanding a grinder? AI says Zverev functioning as a classic counterpunching wall, while Lehecka acts as a proactive first strike playmaker. Yeah, fair enough. So you changed your mind not watching the FIFA? What do you mean? I am watching the World Cup at the same time. It's on my other screen, and then I've got the tennis on one screen. I've got FIFA on the other screen. I'm watching the World Cup on one screen, and I'm watching the tennis on the other. Pardon me. God, it's kicking my ass today. Get those AI signs out of here. Get those bullshit AI signs out of here. Get out of there. Don't you just print off an AI sign. You make it yourself. Bloody AI signs. Make it with your hands. Draw Ronaldo. Don't get a fucking animation that's been ripped from AI. Stupid shit. Draw a stick figure or something. Do better. Do better. You're ruining the environment with that crap. Old man yells at clouds. All right, here we go. I have no idea who's serving or returning. So we'll find out together. Ronaldo is mid. Mm-hmm. Do you just say things for attention? Is that... I'm getting that vibe. I'm going to say something so people react and then talk to me. Just be normal. Like, just be chill. Like, just... You don't have to, like... Rage bait. Federer's still there. Front and center. How can Cam get a broadcast for any of the 4 slams? Feel like Tennis World needs it. Well, there's a service in Australia that does all the slams, but it's not cheap. And it's. By the way, I think Federer's the only one in the Royal Box. Like, is Federer actually the only one? I think Federer's the only one in the Royal Box, front and center alone. What? Federer. Federer's just sitting there in the middle by himself, just. No one else is there. He's the only one there. He's just. he is the king of the Royal Box. No one else is there. All right, Lehecka serving first, 15 love. I think this goes 5, but we don't finish tonight. We'll have to come back and do it tomorrow. That is so funny. Federer's just sitting right by himself in the middle. He's a true tennis man, that guy. Roger's a true tennis man. He's like, no. I can't come to dinner. I'm going to be sitting front and center watching Zverev. 30 love. I love that. Federer's just sitting there on his own. He's like, nah, you can all eat without me. I'm fine. I'm going to sit here. I'm watching this match from the first point. He's a true tennis man. 30 love. That is so funny. Imagine looking up at that and you just be like, where is everybody? It just looks so funny. Is it a backhand rally? Zverev up the line to the front of Lehecka. And Zverev backhand to the slice of Lehecka. Lehecka in the net, 30-15. No, he doesn't have his family there. He's just by himself. He's just on his own. Now they're showing him, and it looks even worse. Everybody's left. It's just Roger. This is how I look when I went to the movies to see Obsession for the second time. And I had the whole theater to myself. That was me. That was me when I saw Obsession. At 2 o'clock on a Thursday. No one was there. I got to sit wherever the hell I wanted. It was the best. That's how I feel when I go to the movies alone. 15. 40-15. Except it's dark and nobody else is around. 40-15. That is funny. That is classic. I love that. I love that. First serve's a fault, second serve. Serve in the back of the Zverev. Backhand out from Lehecka to the back of the Zverev. Lehecka backhand in the forward of Zverev. Lehecka passing shot up the line is wide. 40-30. As return goes out by Zverev, and it's 1 level Lehecka. It's the Federer box now. He can't leave during the match because everyone noticed. No. He showed up and sat there like when the match started. He didn't want to miss any of it. That's so that's such a respectful move though for Fed, right? Like everybody else in that box is doing whatever, eating supper or whatever the hell they're doing. But for Roger to be like, no, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna watch, I'm gonna watch this match. It's such a respectful thing for Federer to do, 1 love, Lehecka. Zverev with the serve. Here's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. There's a forehand to the back end of the Lehecka. Slice from Zverev in the net. I wish somebody would yell out, "Hey, Roger, where are your friends?" That would be so funny. Hey, Roger, what happened to your friends? Roger No Mates over there. Love 15. There's been a serve. There's a fault, second serve. Cam, I saw Obsession today. Why on earth would you see it a second time? It was incredibly disturbing. Yeah. So I saw, but I liked it. I thought it was good. It was a great movie. It made me feel scared, and I just went to it. I wanted to see it twice. I liked it. It was a good movie. Anyways, love 30. Love 30. So we're having trouble here. Love 30. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Second serve into the forehand of Lehecka. Backing up from Zverev is Lehecka. Forehand again, the forehand is Zverev. Zverev in the net. Love 40. Lehecka to take the first break of the day. Night. All right. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. All right, 1540. Zverev saves one. All right, 3040. $30.40. As with a let. As that goes to the net by Lehecka, and we get the deuce. Obsession was very good, I agree, but so creepy I was unsettled when I left the theater. Yeah, me too. I was traumatized, but I had to go see it again and just to see whether or not I would feel the same when I left, and I definitely felt the same when I left the second time too. Which means it was a good movie because it made you feel super, super unsettling. It's a horror movie. I mean, you know what you're signing up for when you're watching a horror movie. I think the last time I felt that, there's only a few horror movies that I've watched that I felt like that. Life is one that's really, really crazy. It Follows. I went and saw that alone, and that creeped the hell out of me. And Insidious, the first one. At the end of that, I was like, what the? And it was volley from Zverev advantage. It's crazy. Advantage Zverev. 2 hours left till the end of the day and the play. Actually, let me get the curfew clock up. We'll count down for 2 hours because it is All right, Zverev holds. One game all. All right. 1-1. In City was as scary as AF, yeah. Requiem for a Dream. I haven't seen that yet. I'm trying to find that at the thrift stores. I can't find it anywhere. As Zverev, it's a lovely slice and it's love 15. I heard that movie is crazy. Also, Old Boy, but that didn't really scare me. That was more just like creepy. All right. Return goes into the forehand of Lehecka. Forehand from Zverev. Cross-court winner. Love 30. Great play by Zverev. Love 30. Love 30. Serve again. Into the forehand is Zverev. Good return, but Lehecka up the line. Zverev puts up a lob. Goes wide. 15-30. All right, 15-30. All right, 30-all. Good serving. Thirty-all. All right, first serve default, second serve. As it goes out by Zverev, 40-30. Horror movies are gross. After watching Alien, I'll stick to Bambi. Look, they're not for everybody. They're not for everybody, but that's the point. If they're for everybody, then they wouldn't be scary enough. Or the whole world would be. If it would accept that those things are normal, which is not good. I can't sleep. I can't watch horror movies and sleep. Okay. Zverev with the pass. Lehecka with the drop volley. Zverev gets it back. Lehecka with a lob. Goes wide. We get to deuce. We get to deuce. All right. Zverev trying to get this break. All right, advantage Lehecka. Advantage Lehecka. Backhand return from Zverev goes wide. Lehecka holds 2-1. 2-1. Yeah, we're not finishing this match tonight. 15 minutes for 3 games. Are you fucking kidding me? We ain't watching this. This match ain't gonna finish tonight. We gotta wait. We gotta come back tomorrow. We gotta come back tomorrow. All right. We're gonna have to come back tomorrow. All right, 2-1. Pardon me. All right, 15 love, Zverev. As we're back in from Zverev, that's a great shot. Slice from Lehecka goes long. 30 love. 30 love. Nice serve again. $40 love. All right, Zverev holds 2-0. All right, 2-0. As that goes out by Zverev, 15 love. As that goes out by Zverev, 30 love. As with a backhand. To the backhand of Zverev. Backhand from Lehecka to the forehand of Zverev. Zverev in the net. And it's 40 love. By the way, apparently, in the Open era, Ferry is the 10th British man to make the quarterfinals of Wimbledon. Interesting stats. The 10th British man to make it to the quarterfinals of Wimbledon. All right, Lehecka holds 3-2. Okay. Does that count all the times that Murray did it? No. I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying he's the 10th British man to do it. He's not the 10th time it's happened. But he's the 10th different British player in the Open era man to do it. That's not the same thing. Murray did it, but he's one man, right? So 10 different men did it. Not 10th time it's happened. Every time I'm tempted to leave the match, something exciting happens. Can you shout, Cam, or sound a horn or something if it's gripping? Okay.
I'll talk like this if it actually is very interesting, and I'll be like, Zverev just got the break and it's so exciting. Yay!
Alright. And it's 3-2 Lehecka. We're just chugging along. As Portugal try to score, but they can't. The Royals should be in the box for the next match. They should. They better be. The last wild card to enter the quarters of Wimbledon was Nick Kyrgios. Really? Wow. That's amazing. Well, actually, that's a good stat. Is Roger still with no mates? I don't know. I'll check. How's Roger doing? Zverev serves. Into the front of the Lehecka. Return goes in. No, out. Goes out. Goes out. All right, serve again. It's too strong from Zverev. 30 love. Return goes into the forehand of Zverev. Slice from Lehecka. And Zverev with a drive volley. Backhand winner. 40 love. Love. Zverev. Federer found a friend. 40 love. First serve, fault, second serve. Serve again. Into the backhand of Lehecka. Zverev backing up the line. Is Lehecka forehand. Into the backhand of Zverev. Lehecka forehand again. Sliced. Zverev. Inside out forehand of the backhand of Lehecka, who hits it in the net. And 3-all. 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 15 love. First serve, default, second serve. As a return, goes the back of Lehecka. 4 now from Zverev. Lehecka with the volley. Zverev with the pass. Lehecka with a smash. Zverev can't get it. And it's 30 love. Nice smash from Lehecka. $30 love. First is default, second serve. So to the back of Zverev. Return to the back of Lehecka. Zverev wins a point. Lehecka hits it long. 30-15. $30-15. As the serve goes to front of Zverev. Return the front of Lehecka. Zverev up the line of the back of Lehecka. Sliced and long, and it's 30-all. Chance for a break point potentially. 30-all. As the return goes up the line from Lehecka. Beautiful shot. 40-30. All right. Slice. Drop shot from Lehecka is no good. And Zverev puts it away. And we get to deuce. As we default second serve. What are you talking about? I'm in my trader outfit. What are you talking about? Backhand goes in the back of Zverev. Forehand from Lehecka. Into the back of Zverev with Lehecka. Forehand goes cross court. Zverev with the pass. Lehecka with the volley. Too good. Remember, winner of this plays Fritz. Winner of this plays Fritz. Advantage Lehecka. Came out here looking like a Sith Lord. Okay. Have you never seen The Traders? No. Is that like... No, I haven't seen The Traders. Is that like a TV show or a movie or what's up? Anyways. Lehecka, 4-3. How's this match going? Only 3-all after an hour and a half. Yeah, we got no chance here. We ain't finishing this match. You haven't lived, Cam. I have lived plenty. It's a TV show. Mm-hmm. Reality TV. It's like Survivor. Oh, okay. It's a great show. All right. I'll look it up. So why do I look like the traders? Because I'm wearing a hoodie. Am I trying? Oh, because okay. Well, let me guess. So the show, I don't know what the show's about, but I'm guessing the show's about somebody's on the run and you've got to try and find them, and they're looking like this. They're like hiding. Is that what it's about? I'm just guessing. Is that what it's about? Or is it something like that where like I'm trying to like I'm looking like I'm trying to hide? No? Then what's it about? You look like a traitor. You keep saying that and I don't know what that means. There's a US they're showing the US version in the UK. I don't know what it means. Do they just wear hoods? They have to. Some are deceitful and others are not. Oh, so it's just like a game. The faithfuls have to identify the traitors, and the traitors wear hoods. So then it's easy to understand who they are. You're wearing a hoodie. You're out. Gotcha. I'll watch. I'll look it up and I'll see what's up. Everybody seems to love it. Okay, I've never heard of it. Nobody showed us that. The traitors. Oh, it's on. Is it on free TV? I can watch it for free. Oh, there's an Australian version. Okay. Oh, okay. I can see what you're saying now. I see a photo, and there's people in hoods. Okay. Okay. No. So it's just a bunch of people. Like I look like somebody who's just wearing a hood. Okay. All right. I'm not wearing a gold mask though, so. All right, 30 love. All right, I'll look it up and watch it. All right, 30 love. There's a bit of drop shot from Zverev. Lehecka gets it back, and then Zverev backhand goes wide. 30-15. 30-15. And then an ace from Zverev. 15. Four to 15. All right, game Zverev, 4-0. Nice hitting from Zverev. 4-4. The court looks so much smaller with these guys on it. It looked great. It looked massive with Bellini Eala. Yeah. All right. All right. Serve. Here's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Ooh, double fault Lehecka, love 15. Love 15. And Lehecka with a great serve. 15-0. All right, 15-0. As with a forehand now to the backhand of Zverev. Lehecka forehand to the forehand of Zverev. Again, the forehand of Lehecka. Lehecka in the nets. And it's 15-30. All the people come back from their dinner now. I don't know any of the people in the royal box except for Federer and Billie Jean King. Who's the lady in the stripy green outfit? Who's that? All right. 15-30. Zverev. Trying to get this break. As the return goes backhand of Lehecka. Forehand Zverev. Inside him forehand. What a shot. Break point Zverev. Break points Zverev. To take the break and serve for the set. Oh, look, Zverev could win this 4-4 and 4 before the end of the day. Unless Lehecka aces him. 30-40. Serve. Into the forehand of Zverev. Forehand from Lehecka up the line. Zverev there with the backhand. Lehecka. Forehand again to the forehand of Zverev. Into the forehand of Lehecka. Zverev. Again to the forehand of Lehecka. Now Zverev gets a backhand. To the slice of Lehecka. Zverev. Backhand up the line. Lehecka gets it back with a forehand. Zverev. Up the line again. Lehecka's there with his backhand. Zverev. Drop shot. Lehecka gets it with a slice. Zverev pass. Lehecka volleys. In the net. There's the break. Zverev takes the first break. He's going to serve the first set. Emperor Palpatine. Do it. Do it. All right. 5-4. We've got an hour and a half to go. Zverev's getting it done. Lehecka looks much taller than he is. Maybe. Look like you've joined the Assassin's Creed. I'm just cold. What's the longest flight you've ever been on? Melbourne to LA. I think it's like 18 hours. I think. Melbourne to LAX. 14 and a half hours. 14 and a half hours. Non-stop. It's not that bad. All right. Zverev serve for the first set. All right. They're serving for the set. By the way, what's my bracket look like? Is it still totally, like, great? I'm kind of glad Dimitrov lost because he got 300 points on the bench, and I really was getting a bit scared. I should have put him on instead of Hanfman, but I'm an idiot. What's my bracket look like? Sinner versus Paul? No. Norrie versus Djokovic? No. Demon or Shelton? No. Fritz Zverev? Yes. Lovely. Sabalenka Mukova? No. Pegula Bencic? No. Svitolina Swiatek? Keys Raducanu? Oh, God. My women's bracket was looking so good! And then... carnage. Like, literally, somebody said the other day before the Swiatek Eala match, hey, Cam, you're doing really well in the ladies' bracket. Yeah. And then since that person said that thing, my bracket has gone to absolute shit. So thanks a lot. Cam, you're doing really well in the women's bracket. Beautiful drop shot, by the way. From Lehecka. 15 all. There's we return. Into the front of Zverev. Backhand Lehecka. As Zverev goes again with the backhand. Lehecka in the net. 30-15. All right. Return goes out by Lehecka. 40-15. Set points for Zverev. And a great serve. First set goes to Sasha. 6-4. 6-4 Zverev. Now they'll get done. I think Zverev, if Zverev keeps this going, they'll get it done. Zverev can win this in straights. It'll be over tonight. It's just whether or not the next set goes to Lehecka. Then we're gonna be pressing the time. But if Zverev wins this second set, he'll probably be able to get it done in 3. All right, that's it. Pretty good set by both. More errors and winners. We love to see it. More winners than errors. We love to see it. So maybe in the next an hour and a half, it's possible. Well, that first set went for what, like 40 minutes, right? So if Zverev can win the second set in 40 minutes, yeah, he can get it done in 3. If Lehecka wins this set, they won't finish tonight. Why do you think Zverev has never done well at Wimbledon? I don't know. His game seems like, I don't know why he wouldn't. His game is suited. Actually, you know why he wouldn't? Because of the way he plays. He needs time to hit the ball, and on grass, the ball stays low and skids. So it's probably mostly that reason. Let me have a look at his record at Wimbledon. He's never made the quarters. He's got the 4th round a bunch, but remember, Zverev's a tall dude, right? He's a tall guy. So when the ball stays low, that's awkward for him, right? So he lost to Rinderknecht last year in the first round. Tough first round. He lost to Fritz the year before. No surprise. Berrettini, FAA. Not bad. I mean, these aren't bad losses. Vesely, Gulbis, Burdick, Raonic, and Kudla. So, I mean, most of those guys are either former top 10 or top 10. He's lost to 4 top 20 guys at Wimbledon. his best win at Wimbledon was against blocks this week. He's never beaten a top 20 guy on at Wimbledon yet. Obviously, this match being this would be the best win on Wimbledon he's ever had by ranking. But yeah, he's lost 3 5-setters to top 20 guys, and he's lost to Burdick in 2016 when he was a kid and Burdick was top 10. So it's not been that bad for him. 16 wins, 9 losses before this week. But yeah, it's just nothing like the clay, right? I mean, that's where he does his best work on the clay. This tour, the matches, like there's players that know how. I mean, Berrettini, right? Fritz know how to play on grass better than Zverev. Be interesting in the next match. If he does win this, it'll be interesting to see him play Fritz, because we've seen him play Fritz a bunch, but Fritz at a Grand Slam on grass would be really interesting. Ooh, good save. Good serve. All right, Lehecka holds 1-love in the second. His game's okay on grass. It's just that there are much better players on grass. Well, that's it, yeah. Like the names I just mentioned, right, are better on grass. It's not like Zverev losing to like clay quarters on grass. He's just losing to better grass court players. But his game is good on grass. I mean, he's beaten Federer on grass. You know? So you got to be pretty good to beat Federer on grass. All right, 1-love Lehecka. As we default second serve. As the return goes in the net by Lehecka, 15-love. All right, 30-love. Love. All right, 40-love. Zverev serves a fault, second serve. As the return goes into the forehand Zverev. Forehand now from Lehecka to the forehand Zverev as Lehecka up the line. Goes long, 1-1. Zverev holds. What are the odds of Zverev of Lehecka winning 1 out of 1.5 break points? I think he can probably break Zverev once. I don't know if he breaks him twice. Zverev's serving pretty well. As Lehecka hits it out in the approach, love 15. Game still 0-0. Yeah, I see that. Do you think the curfew will help Lehecka or Zverev? If it happens, it'll depend on who's in the winning position and who's in the losing position. It'll depend. If Lehecka goes down 2-0 and they stop, it'll help Lehecka to regroup and come back tomorrow. But whoever has the momentum going into the curfew, like let's say Lehecka wins the second and he's up 3-love in the third, and then they stop, it helps Zverev, right? So it's really who has the momentum going into the stoppage will get the disadvantage, right? It'll be disadvantage to them, you know? Anyway, it's 30-15. Good serve down the tee. Lehecka sprays it long. 30-0. Now, if it's 1-1, 5-5 and then the curfew hits, then that's different. But we'll discuss on how it, who feels better about it. Remember, tomorrow's going to be hot too, so this is going to be a totally different condition to play tomorrow. So, yeah. I think Lehecka can't win tonight. As he hits the tape, goes in 4:30. It's kind of like last night. Remember how we said Gauff couldn't win only Gauff could win the match last night at 5-3 and Bencic couldn't? Same now. Since Lehecka's already down a set. They've only got an hour and 15 minutes left, and they're not going to play 3 sets in that time. They're going to play 2. So Zverev's the only one tonight that can win. Lehecka can't win tonight. He can come back tomorrow and try and win tomorrow, but he can't win tonight. There's not enough time. Because Zverev and Lehecka aren't going to play 20-minute sets. Deuce. Never watched tennis, but my parlay says him getting 1.5 break points is likely. Why would you? Why? Why would you bet on something you don't understand? That's crazy. That's just basically just like lighting your money on fire. In the net by Lehecka. It's advantage Zverev to get the break here in the second.
Disturbed with a lot of things happening around the world, but I am happy that there are still a few normal and safe places like this channel left.
Hey, thank you, Grace, for the 4. Sorry, I missed it. Thank you, Zan, for the reminder that the world sucks. Thanks for reminding us that things suck. Anyways, Deuce, thank you for the donation. God, way to bring it down a notch. Deuce. I'm glad you find this is a safe place, but just don't remind us what's not safe or just that's not good. We don't need to be reminded. The World Cup's on. It's fun. That's a penalty. No. All right, Deuce. Musetti and Vachereau are injured. All right, backhand goes wide by Lehecka. Advantage Zverev. Advantage Zverev. All right, first serve's a fault, second serve is a let. As the return goes back, and Lehecka up the line of the forehand of Zverev. Lehecka forehand again, the forehand of Zverev. To the backhand of Lehecka. Zverev. Backhand to backhand with Lehecka. Now to the forehand of Zverev is Lehecka. Wins a point, back to deuce. Mike just zing. Shit. All right. Deuce. Pardon me. Advantage Lehecka. Advantage Lehecka. By the way, chat, where the hell is Gene? Has anyone seen Gene lately? As that goes out by Zverev. Gene has been posting his... Okay, so Gene's around. Okay. It's like, I haven't seen Gene in chat for a minute, but he's around. He's been sent... I mean, he's been in the Discord, which is good. No, I'm just checking. I haven't seen Gene here in a minute. Hasn't been sending me the schedule like you have, like Dutchy has. You need a hot toddy. No, I'm married, so I don't need anything. It's good. I'm married. You can keep your hot toddy to yourself. Is it Gene or John? I think it's John. But I say Gene because I'm Australian and stupid. All right. All right. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I'm married. Having a wife and a girlfriend, that is a lot of work. I pass. Zverev serves. If this doesn't finish tonight, are they first thing tomorrow? I don't know what time they'll be on. I think they'll be on second tomorrow. After Pagula Gauff. As with a backhand rally. Up the line from Lehecka to the forehand of Zverev. Lehecka backhand is long and it's 15 love. $15 love. Zverev serves. What is that yellow thing behind you? Is it a couch? Is it a couch? Or is it a... It's a couch. $30 love. And Zverev serves again. Into the forehand of Lehecka. Forehand from Zverev up the line. Beautiful shot. 40 love. Great hitting from Zverev. Love. Zverev holds. All right. 2-2. Sad about Dimitrov. He seems to never get a break. Yeah, that was a tough one. All right, we've got an hour and 9 minutes left for this match. All right, that goes out by Zverev, 15. Zverev, 15 love. That was a break. He got a wild card. Look, he did. He was. You're right. He was wild. He did get a wild card. All right. 30 love is Lehecka in the net. 30-15. All right. 30-15. We're going to back up the line to the forehand of Zverev. Lehecka forehand to the backhand of Zverev as Lehecka's backhand goes into that Zverev forehand. Backhand Lehecka again to the forehand of Zverev as Lehecka. Forehand winner. 40-15. Beautiful shot. 40-15. As the return goes to the forehand of Lehecka. Zverev with the backhand. Lehecka with a half volley in the net. And it's 40-30. What happened? I missed it. I looked away for a second because somebody asked if they were angry at me. Shut up. I'm angry at you now because I missed the goal. 40-30. There's a default second serve. All right, Lehecka holds 3-2. What happened? Oh, that was an easy goal. Oh, what a through ball. Lovely. Lovely. Phew, happened so quickly. Wasn't ready. It was you. Ronaldo's got 6 more minutes of a career. And he's pissed off. Unless he gets a penalty. Now Ronaldo's going to go psycho for 6 minutes. Watch this. Ronaldo's just going to go nuts now. He's going to be like, all right, fine, I'll do it myself. And he's just going to go fucking crazy. Watch him. Ronaldo's just going to start losing his mind. Start getting red carded. You can headbutt someone. All right, 3-2. No, I don't think it's his last game. I think it's his last World Cup, though. Unless he plays at 40,000. I don't know. Good tackle. All right. Zverev, the forehand is out. Love 15. Oh, just missed by Zverev. Love 15. As the return goes into the backhand, Zverev. Zverev in the net. Love 30. Love 30. Good serve out wide. Return. Oh, just missed by Lehecka. 15-30. As Zverev comes in, misses. 15-40. Chance for Lehecka at the break here. 15-40. Lehecka with break points. 1 hour to go. Return goes to the net. 30-40. Good serve down the tee. Lehecka gets back. Zverev forehand to the back of Lehecka. Zverev stays back on the baseline. Lehecka back in the rally. Forehand. Lehecka goes up the line of the back of Zverev. Into the forehand of Lehecka. Zverev back in again. To the forehand of Lehecka. Zverev back in again to the back end of Lehecka. Sliced. Into the back end of Zverev. Lehecka back up the line as Zverev's there with the forehand. Lehecka backhand cross court. Zverev gets it. Has Lehecka with a slice. Zverev. Forehand cross court. Lehecka gets it but hits in the net. We get the deuce. And a big shout by Zverev. Are you okay? You seem tired. I'm fine. Deuce! It's been a long tournament. But I am fine. I'm just watching the World Cup at the same time. All right. Bro, you got to get the fuck out of the way and let Ronaldo hit that. You're too short to be hitting those. Anyways, advantage Zverev. Oh, he actually got the head to it too. Oh, he got a header to it. Ronaldo would have hit that though. It would have kicked. He would have got that. Oh, he would have got that. That's it. It's got to be it, right? All right, advantage Zverev. To level. Return goes to the net. 3-3. 1 hour to go. 1 hour left. All right. 3-3. All right. As with a forehand. He's out by Lehecka. Love 15. Why is Cam not talking? Is he on a curfew as well? I'm watching the last minutes of the Portugal-Spain match. Love 15. As with a fault second serve. As with a drop volley winner by Lehecka. Beautiful shot, 15-0. Spain and Portugal don't like each other, right? Because they're neighbors, right? All right. Nice serving, Lehecka, 30-15. Is that Javier, whatever his name is? He's in No Country for Old Men, which is he's creepy as fuck in that. Anyways, backhand slice lob by Zverev. Goes long, 40-15. But yeah, Javier Bardem. Is that his name? 40-15. Great serve. And Lehecka stays in front, 4-3. All right, 4-3. There's a funeral-like atmosphere at this match. Shit. It's probably because they know Ronaldo's not playing any more World Cups. That's it. As the last World Cup chance, right? No Ronaldo, Messi finale. Hey, Roger's still there. All right, 4-3. All right, Zverev serves a fault, second serve. All right, less than 1 hour to go. Zverev has to win this set and then win the third. If Lehecka wins this set, we have to come back tomorrow. Serve is a let. All right, serve again. Into the backhand Lehecka, forehand from Zverev. To the backhand slice of Lehecka, Zverev. Slice forehand. Lehecka with the backhand, the forehand of Zverev. As Lehecka forehand again to the forehand of Zverev. Into the forehand of Lehecka, Zverev. Again to the forehand of Lehecka. Zverev slice. Lehecka gets a forehand cross court. That's a great shot. Comes in there with a volley. Puts it away. There's love 15. Love 15. Love 15. Serve again. From Zverev is a fault, second serve. All right. As with a forehand now to the backhand of Zverev is Lehecka with a slice on the stretch. Zverev. Forehand goes in. Lehecka with a passing shot, but it's not good enough. Zverev gets it with a half volley winner. Beautiful pickup. 15-0. USA are going to win. All right, 15-0. As with a serve into the forehand of Lehecka. Lehecka hits it wide. $30-15. 30-15. $40-15. $40-15. All right. Zverev holds. 4-0 in the second. All right, this is where Zverev broke in the first set. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. As return goes out by Lehecka and it's love 15. As the backhand return goes in the volley of Lehecka. Lehecka puts away at 15-all. When do they play? In like 4 hours, right? 3 hours? I'm not going to be up for that. Shit. Oh, no, I have to make videos. All right, 30-15. All right, 40-15. Lehecka to stay in front. — 40-15. As the return goes in, the fall of Lehecka. Lehecka puts it away. All right, 5-4. You can't sleep during the World Cup. I can. I have to. Starts in 3 hours. I'm not going to be awake for that. All right. Who's the blonde girl they keep showing in the stands? I have no idea. I haven't seen that person once. Who are you talking about? Is it chilly there? It is chilly. Take a nap and eat? That'll fuck me right up. If I take a nap and then eat, I will be messed up. Anyways, Zverev serving to stay in the set. Drink coffee and stay up. Bro, I've been up all night. Why would I want to stay up all day and then I've got to stream quarterfinals? I've got work to do. I can't be sleeping. I can't be watching World Cup and then wait and then sleep. No. USA Belgium's not that important. Whoa! What? What? Oh my! What did he say? Oh, what? What did he do? What the hell did you just say? What? What? My God! Did he just say that? 15 love. As that goes out from Lehecka, 30 love. As we get a let from Zverev. Better still in the house. Yeah, he's staying there the whole time. He'll be there until they turn the lights off. There's a bit of fault second serve. Serve into the back end of Lehecka. Zverev 4-1 winner, 40 love. 45 minutes left. $40 love. Where did everyone chat go? There was almost 27,000 people here in the Eala stream. Yeah, this is some fucking bullshit. I'm so mad. Backhand love. Chat, what the hell? Anyway, smash from Zverev's good. It's 5-all. 5-all in the second. Like I keep saying, if Zverev wins this set, he might be able to finish this match tonight. But if Lehecka wins this set, there's no chance unless, and I'm not going to say it, but you know, unless. All right. But hopefully not. We want to finish this match with somebody winning. All right. Good serve, Lehecka, 15 love. I mean, we might not even get the final set done if Zverev's up 2 sets to love at this point. If Zverev goes 2 sets to love up, we might only get half a set done. Cam, you lied. You said 640 and it's 779 on the other match and growing. Okay. Did you ever sit on the tennis ball, guys? Of course. I've sat on the couch. Of course I have. It's not very comfortable. As with a backhand into the forehand of Lehecka. Lehecka in the net, 15-all. If this match gets interrupted, do we stream the rest tomorrow? Yes. We will be watching the rest of this match tomorrow if we have to. Don't you worry. This match, we will watch the rest of this match. Unless they put it on court number 2 and it's a triple header and we can't watch it. But I'm pretty sure they're going to put it on after Coco and Pegula tomorrow. So it'll be the second match on after Gauff Pegula. And then it'll be before Djokovic FAA. It'll be in between those, I think. Be sandwiched in the middle. $15.30. As with a fault second serve. As return goes forehand to Lehecka. Forehand now from Zverev goes wide. It's 30-all. Who's your pick to win Wimbledon if not Zverev? If not Sinner? Fritz. Speaking of Fritz, the winner of this match plays Fritz in the quarterfinals. All right, 40-30 Lehecka to stay in front. All right, first is the fault second serve. Double fault. All right, deuce. We get the deuce. As with a forehand now from Lehecka. Zverev with a passing shot winner. Advantage Zverev. Advantage Zverev to get the break and serve for the second. Advantage Zverev. First is the fault. Second serve. Guess what? It's 420. Here you devil lettuce users. All right, deuce. What's percentage chance of Djokovic? Are you giving Nole for 25 slams? You know, I got a better question. What should I have for breakfast? Chat, give me some ideas. What should I have for breakfast? We're going to serve. Is a fault. Second serve. Bagels? Maybe. As with a 4-4 rally. Forward out down the line from Zverev to the back of Lehecka. Zverev backhand to the slice of Lehecka. Into the front of Zverev. Lehecka backhand on the stretch. Goes long. Advantage Zverev. Pizza. No. Danish pastry. Ooh. Pie and mash. Ew. No, thank you. Not for breakfast. It's crazy. French toast. Cool. That actually sounds good. Chicken waffles. Ooh, fancy. Fancy. I wish. I don't think I can get any of that, but backhand return into the back of Lehecka. Forehand from Zverev again. The back of Lehecka. Lehecka in the net. Zverev's going to serve for 2 sets to love lead. I think Lehecka's thinking about the time. He might not be focusing on winning this set and more worried about if we're going to get it done tonight. All right. Zverev serving for a 2 sets lead. I could get a breakfast burrito. Breakfast burrito? Maybe. Zverev serving for 2 sets to 1 lead. 2 sets to love lead. Toast and bacon? All right. Back in rally. Zverev into the forehand of Lehecka. Zverev back in again. The backhand of Lehecka up the line of the forehand is Zverev. Lehecka back in cross court. Zverev gets it. Backhand Lehecka again. Up the line. Zverev gets it. Lehecka volley in the net. And it's 15 love. Never can go wrong with a cream cheese bagel. Ooh, that does sound good. That does sound good. I don't have either of those things. But it would be great if I did. All right, 30 love. Thirty love. Zverev serves again. Into the forehand, Lehecka return goes back into Zverev. Lehecka with a slice. Zverev runs around a backhand, hits a forehand inside in. Lehecka slices that back. And Zverev comes to the net. Lehecka with a pass. Zverev with a drop volley. Lehecka gets it back with a forehand cross court. Was that in? No. 40 love Zverev. Good hustle by Lehecka, but not enough. 40 love. Chad, I must look like an absolute ghoul. If I left the house, people would scream. I shouldn't go outside. I should just hide. I must look like a zombie. 40 love. Serve. Into the forehand of the Lehecka. Return goes for Zverev. He hits a winner. All right. We've got 30 minutes for Zverev to win this match. Zverev has got 30 minutes to win this match. And if you're Lehecka, you're going to the bathroom. If you're Lehecka, you're going to the bathroom. You're taking 5-10 minutes. Go to the bathroom, Jiri Lehecka, if you want to win this match. You need to run off to the bathroom and take 10. Be that guy. You got to do it. Because you're not going to win it tonight. You might as well make it as hard as possible for Zverev to win it tonight. Be that guy. He is going to the bathroom. Smart. Smart by Lehecka. Just walk as slow as you can. Don't rush. He's changing his clothes too, which means he gets more time. Smart. Smart move. That's exactly what he should be doing. Because if they started playing right now, not that Zverev could win in 30, well, he could win in 30 minutes, but now he's going to win a set in 20 minutes. It's not going to happen. They're not going to finish today. Lehecka's just confirmed that. He's like, I'm going to go take a 7-minute bathroom break and we're going to come back and try. Like, Zverev won't win a set in 20 minutes. He doesn't do that. Zverev wins a 6, even a 6 love would be 30 minutes, right? For him. All right. 11 winners, 11 errors from Lehecka. 10 winners, 8 errors from Zverev. 14 out of 22 points won at the net, Lehecka. Not great, but he's coming to the net a lot. It's not working, though. Cam knows all. Yeah, he heard you. Yeah, if I was his coach, I'd be going, get to the bathroom. Go. Go. We got to... I'd be just doing this one. Because this is like... Who needs this break more? Lehecka, right? Lehecka needs to stop this match more. Because he can come back tomorrow and start again. As long as he's not down like, 4 love in this set. But smart move. Lehecka's doing the exact right thing. Because they're not going to finish this match tonight if he takes that time. He's got to make sure that it's like 3-all or 2-all. Zverev's ready to go. Zverev is waiting. Of course he is, because he knows it's 31 minutes. I'll tell you, if you're Zverev, by the way, if you're Zverev in this situation, do you play ultra aggressive whenever Lehecka comes back? Like you should, right? Because what happens? What if he starts making a lot of errors and he loses this set? Whoop-de-doo. He come back tomorrow and win the next 2 or win the next one. Like if I'm Zverev, I'm going crazy in this set. I've got 30 minutes. Let's go. Let's try and run through the finish line. Worst case, we're down 5-1 and we come back tomorrow and try it again. We play properly tomorrow. Like why not? Like let's just play ultra aggressive and see what happens. You can always slow it down if it's getting out of hand. You got nothing to lose. You're up 2 sets to love. Like it'd be awesome just to him just like aggressively return and then run to the net. Like Zverev's waiting. He's like, bro, we're on borrowed time. And Lehecka's like, 1 second. I've just got to go to the toilet. Wait. Hang on a second. I'm still here. Everyone's waiting. Zverev will win even if curfew hits them. Well, yeah, I mean, Zverev still, I mean, he's a very good position. Oh, Lehecka's back. He ran back. 29 minutes. If you're Lehecka, you're playing at a snail's pace. You are eating the clock. You are eating the clock. All right, here we go. 30 minutes. 1 set for Zverev to win this match, and Roger Federer is still there. Serve. Lehecka. Into the floor to Zverev. Return is long. 15 love. Love. Let me have a look and see what Zverev's fastest set of the week has been. All right, return goes forward to Lehecka. Zverev with a backhand cross court. Lehecka gets it with a slice. Zverev with a slice backhand of his own. Lehecka gets it back with a slice. Zverev. Slicing is a drop shot. Lehecka comes to net. Zverev pass. Lehecka volleys. Zverev backhand pass. Oh, he goes long. 30 love. Can I check out what set, what each set takes? Let me check. So Zverev has won. He won a set against Giron. 6-2, it was 36 minutes. He won a set against Blocks, which was 6-4, 31 minutes. Great return, Zverev. And he won a 6-1 set against Roya, 32 minutes. So he's going to have to win a 6-love set in 28 minutes. So it is possible, but he's just got to, like, unleash. The difference between Roya, though, is Roya plays real quick. Zverev plays can play on that level if he wants. Lehecka's not going to play at that pace, right? Roya plays quick. Blocks plays quick, right? They're big serving, right? Big serving, aggressive, short points, right? Lehecka's not going to do that. He's going to play it slow because he knows that, like, I'll just come back tomorrow, right? He'll just come back tomorrow. All right, 40-15. Yeah, Zverev lost a set. He's lost 1 set this week. As the return goes to the back of Lehecka, forehand from Zverev. Into the forehand of Lehecka. Zverev. Forehand up the middle. Lehecka forehand inside out. Winner. Nice shot. I'll tell you, but if Zverev gets aggressive, that might play into Lehecka's hands. He might want that. He just played really well there. 1 love. Hey, TJ. Thank you for the 27 months. Appreciate that. All right. 1 love, Lehecka. All right, Zverev to serve. As a return, goes back to Zverev. Lehecka passing shot. Zverev with a volley in the net. Oh, no. I'll tell you, this could also get out of hand for Zverev, and he could go down 4-1 pretty quickly, right? If he starts to rush this. Ronaldo's officially retired? Is that true? Or is that just like your guesstimation? Hey, DJ, think of the 42 months. As Lehecka forehand to the back of Zverev, sliced in the forehand of Lehecka. Zverev backhand pass. Lehecka volleys. Zverev forehand pass. Lehecka with a cross-court volley. Lehecka with a forehand cross-court volley now. Winner, love 30. Okay. All right. Lehecka's caught fire. Love 30. Love 30. All right, nice servings, Zverev, 15-30. Hey, Leon, thank you for the 26 months. All right, nice serving from Zverev, 30 all. All right, nice hitting by Zverev, 40-30. As a return, goes the front of Zverev. Lehecka on the stretch, goes cross court. Zverev slices it back. Lehecka backhand slice cross court. Goes wide, 1-1. 1-1. It's Ronaldo's last World Cup. Okay. Serve. Into the four. Zverev. Zverev hits out. 15 love. Chap, what's the score going to be by the time we end this day? What do you think the score is going to be? When do you think they cut the curfew off? When they cut the match off? What's the time? What's the score going to be? Oops. What's the score going to be? When do you think they're going to stop this match? What score? All right, 15 love. It's 3 all. 3-1. I reckon we might get it. Might be a 4-2. There's got a 4-1 winner by Lehecka, 30 love. 30 love. So we've got 21 minutes left. Ronaldo hasn't officially retired at all. Okay. All right, first is a 4-second serve. 3 all, 4-3, 2-1, 6-2. Hopelessly optimistic. That is hopelessly optimistic. Backhand goes into the four to Zverev. Zverev in the net, 40 love. $40 love. Hey, what's up, MJ? How you doing? 40 love. Do you think Fritz can win it all? Yes, if he doesn't have to play Sinner. Serve and volley Lehecka. No good on the volley. 40-15. Thanks, dude. You bring us all together. Enjoy chat with all good people. Thank you for joining. 40-15. First serve's a fault, second serve. As a return goes the forehand of Lehecka. Back in as Zverev lob. Bounce smash from Lehecka. Puts it away. All right, 2-1 Lehecka in the third. It's too hot, they'll close the roof. I don't think closing the roof on a hot day in Wimbledon is going to actually make it that big of a difference. Because I don't think Wimbledon have aircon, like good aircon. It's not like America, right? Where American stadiums are ice box, right? And Wimbledon, same with the Australian Open. I don't think Wimbledon is, the aircon's not as good. So like if they close the roof tomorrow because it's hot, it won't be an ice cool, nice climate inside. It'll still be warm. It'll more likely be a sauna. So I don't know if it's actually going to be beneficial at this tournament. But then I haven't been at Wimbledon when it's been hot and the roof shut. So I don't know what it feels like. But I don't think the aircon is like it's in America, right? Or like at the Australian Open, where you shut the roof and it becomes, a climatized space. Nice, beautiful climate control. I think Wimbledon, you close the roof and the aircon doesn't work properly. It's not, there is no aircon. I don't know if there is or not, but I don't think it's the same. So saying like the roof's going to help Sinner, I don't know if it is. It might trap the heat and still be warm. It'll definitely be cooler than having the roof open, but I don't think it's going to be like all of a sudden he's playing in perfect temperature. It's probably going to be a sweaty box. Kind of like Roland Garros. Roland Garros doesn't look, when they close the roof, it doesn't look nice. They close the roof of Roland Garros and they're sweating, they're sweating like crazy. So we'll see. We will see. I don't even know if they have, what's their heat policy. So it was pretty warm today and they didn't talk about the roof, so. By the way, that might be why Sinner's playing on court 1. To play earlier in the day. Because I reckon they might have gone, and look, Djokovic FAA is a better match than Struff versus Sinner, right, on paper. But I reckon maybe, because remember Sinner was like, I want to play first at Roland Garros on the hot day so I can avoid the heat, and that backfired. But you don't want to start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon because that's the hottest time, right? I wonder if he wanted to start at 1 p.m. on court 1 instead of starting second on center court like Djokovic will. I wonder. Because they did it. Darren Cahill did say, yeah, we wanted to play first on center court because we did, at Roland Garros because we don't want to have the worst part of the day. So, I don't know. Something to think about. Anyways, nice hitting Lehecka, 15-0. Why can't they still install aircon in these countries? Because London's hot for a week. Aircon is summer is a week long, so aircon's redundant. They just have to sweat for a week and then they get over it and then it's cold. Aircon is not a thing in the UK. It's never been a thing in the UK. Their houses are built for winter. They have summer for a day, 3 days of tops. Lehecka gets a winner. Hang on. We've got 15 minutes left. They're not going to finish. 15:30. All right. 15:30. As the return goes forehand of Zverev to the backhand of Lehecka. Backhand Zverev to the backhand of Lehecka. Zverev in the net. 15:40. $15.40. Break points for Lehecka. Serve. As the return goes in the net, one save, 30-40. I think I might go for a walk down to the bakery after this. I'll go outside and see what the day walkers are doing. 30-40. As we serve from Zverev. Down the tee. Return that goes in the net. We get the deuce. Go outside and touch grass. Well, maybe. You should celebrate 310K? True. By the way, chat. It's a glitch. All right, deuce. I'm going to celebrate with a hedgehog slice or a cannoli. Ooh. Or both. Return goes out by Lehecka. Advantage Zverev. Advantage Zverev. Daywalkers. Yeah, daywalkers. Daywalkers are those who live in the land of the living. I'm a knight. I'm a vampire. A17. 2-0. Two games all. Third set. 20 minutes for 4 games. We knew they were never going to finish this. We knew they were never going to finish this. As a return, winner by Zverev. Love 15. Nice return. Serve again. Into the slice of Zverev. Lehecka volley. Zverev pass in the net. 15-0. As return goes to the backhand of Zverev and Zverev in the net. 30-15. As a return from Zverev goes to forehand of Lehecka. Zverev forehand. Off the tape is a winner. All right, 30-0. Chat, did I say 4-2? You're goddamn right I did. I said 4-2. All right, 30-0. Good serve down the tee. Return goes to the net from Zverev, and it's 40-30. It could potentially be 4-3, though. There's a chance it could be 4-3. Got 10 minutes. All right, serve. Into the forehand of Zverev. Return goes out. It's 3-2. 3-2 Lehecka. They're not going to finish. We knew that. We knew that. Supposedly, they have aircon on center court and on court 1. It's better on court 1. The US has a fan system, not real aircon. They say they prefer an outdoor feeling. So the US Open doesn't have aircon. Wait, that's weird. It's 100 degrees in Central Park? Fuck that. All right. Are we going to play 1 or 2 more games? Probably a 1 10-minute game with multiple break points. And Lehecka will finally break, and then that's it. It'll be over. It'll be 4-2, and that's it. 4-2. Finally breaks. End of match. Come back tomorrow. Try again. Now, here we go. Zverev to serve. All right. All right. Love 15. As the backup return goes back in Zverev. Lehecka slice. Into the corner, Zverev. Lehecka on the stretch. Zverev in the net. Love 30. Love 30. Serve again. Ace out wide. Ace out wide. 15-30. Whoop. Tournament director in the house. Ooh. She is not going to let them go 1 minute past the hour. She will not let that happen. Serve. Into the back of the Lehecka. Return goes out 30-all. 30-all. First serve's a fault, second serve. Second serve. You good, Cam? You look exhausted. I'm good. Serve. Into the back of the Lehecka. Return goes back to Zverev. Zverev hits a win up. 40-30. 40-30. All right, serve again. Is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the back of the Lehecka. Return goes wide. Ah, boo. All right, 30-all. 3-all. 3-all. It's only 8 a.m. They're going to shut down. Oh, they're going to stop now. They're going to stop now. They're stopping now. God, that was quick. She ran out there like she was something caught fire. All right. It's over. It's over. It's over with 5 minutes to go. They've called it. They've called it. They're not risking it. They have to finish before the hour. They're not risking it. There's no point. I mean, 3-all. Look, 3-all makes sense. Come back tomorrow. Start, 3-all. Lehecka's like, I feel like Lehecka has a bit of momentum as well in that set. He was definitely starting to get Zverev in that set. Now he's going to come back tomorrow and play potentially 3 games. That's it. All right. There we go. Who called it? 3-all. A lot of people said 3-all. I said 4-2, so at least I got the games right. Just not the score right. So they'll come back tomorrow. Now, when will they come back? Probably after Pegula versus Gauff. Because Pegula-Gauff is the first match. By the way, I think this is the first center court match for the year. Pardon me, that hasn't finished. Blame Dimitrov Ferry. That went forever. If you are leaving, don't forget to sub on the way out. Yeah, a lot of you did say 3-all. Good call. Good call. Yeah, they don't want to risk the fine. So the thing is, it's not like, oh, well, they can play for like an extra 3 minutes. No. They have to stop at 11. If they go past 11, it'll be an instant fine for the tournament, and they don't want to pay a fine. So there's no point in risking playing an extra game. I'm surprised they risked it last night with Coco, but I guess because it was right at the end, they were like, 1 game, as long as it doesn't take like 10 minutes, right? But they didn't want to risk like tonight. There's no point either. It's like, what, you're going to risk 1 more game for 4-3? What do you do? Like, why? Also, Zverev and Lehecka play really slow. I think it's really poor that they failed to fit 8 singles matches in 1 day without going over curfew. I think it's poor that they failed. Yeah. I mean, it's not like the other court finished early, but like Fritz's match was over so quick. It was because the Swiatek-Pegula match, sorry, not Swiatek, not Pegula. Palini-Eala match went for like 2.5 hours. The Ferry Demon or the Ferry what was it? The Ferry Dimitrov match went for like 4 hours, like 3-4 hours. And then this match, which was always going to go long, even if it was straight sets, right? It's still a long match. So that's just the way it is. They could have started 30 minutes early, right? But they never do. They never do. And it's always going to be harder when you've got 2 men's matches and a women's match, whereas yesterday was 2 women's matches, a men's match, and they still nearly didn't get finished. But yeah, it is what it is. Even if they had 30 more minutes, they probably wouldn't have finished this match going 4 sets, right? I mean, you know. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be interesting, though. What time will this resume? Tomorrow. At some time. After 1 o'clock. How's Djokovic looking? He looks fine. I'm pretty sure this will be after Coco versus Pegula tomorrow. Pretty sure. So what's that? Probably like 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Maybe? 3 o'clock? I would be pretty surprised if they were first thing tomorrow. Anyways, what's my prediction for USA versus Belgium? I think USA win 1-0. Go get a cannoli. True. I gotta go walk the streets. Find a cannoli. The hoodie was a vibe? Yeah, it's warm. Just sucks that the team that's on it doesn't win. It just sucks that we lose every fucking week. Can we just win once, please? So I can wear it without people looking at me like, hey, sucks to be your team. I'm like, yeah, it does. It sucks. 16 premierships and we can't bloody win one match? Anyways. You need a better manager? Well, we fired our coach, so we need a new coach. But we don't have a coach because we have to go through a process of getting one. We're interviewing coaches as we speak. Do you have to keep swearing? Sometimes. I'm Australian and I've been up all night. My real voice will come out when I'm tired. I don't think about not swearing. Stop betting. Stop telling me what to do. I'll bet on whatever I want. How dare you? Stop betting. Oh, you're talking about this. Oh, you're talking the other guy. I thought you were talking me. Spain were the favorites, yeah. Anyways, we'll pick this up again tomorrow. Thanks for joining us, chat. Big day today. Big day tomorrow. Curfew! Ruined everything. I'm going to go get a cannoli. Hopefully they have them. If they don't have a cannoli, then I guess I'll just have to cry. All right, see you tomorrow. Zverev, 2 sets to love up. 6-4, 7-5, 3-all. Lehecka serving when we come back tomorrow. We will watch the rest of this. Tomorrow, we got Gauff. We've got Sinner. We've got Pegula. We've got FAA, Djokovic, Noskova, and Osaka. Plus a bonus stream. See you tomorrow.